Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a fun little video for you. And I'm going to show you a couple things. First of all, these boxes of ANACS coins, which you can get, that makes ANACS a lot of fun because you can look at the coins from the top and see what everything is labeled. Of course, they do take up a little bit more space this way, but space is the final frontier. So today I have for you something that's a little bit unusual, something that I didn't really know existed necessarily, and that is these In-N-Out burger tokens. But there's more than just In-N-Out. What I want to talk about today is just getting tokens graded in general and what happens. You know, it's not that different in a way from collecting sample slabs from coin shows or other events, in the fact that, you know, it's not the type of thing that you typically see a coin collector collect, but maybe they like, you know, maybe they just like it for a certain reason. Like, no one's going to run out and buy just this specific quarter, except for the fact that it has the best toning in the world. But other than that, they're probably just going to go ahead and pass on that. In the meantime, if you have tokens, do you get them graded? And if you want to, you can probably send them to ANACS. Now, NGC and PCGS both grade tokens and metals. NGC's list, by the way, on their website was posted in 2012, so you may want to call them. But you can see they have a really long list of different types of tokens and metals that they grade, along with the reference book that you can use to find out what it is. So amongst the other things that you'll run into, like collecting anything else, is you're going to run into a variety of design elements that changed over the years. And In-N-Out Burger here, they had their own colorized token. Our customers are number 1 to 300, 2015. So celebrating their 300th store in 2015, this 1986 token with a burnished finish to it. Good for one burger since 1948. So they had different tokens for different purposes. So some of them were given out. Well, these are both good for one burger, but some of them were given out probably more as a commemorative, like this 300th anniversary one, versus something that was just kind of the total good for token. And these guys, and so they had the 200th anniversary token. And you got your drive-throughs. Our customers are number 1 to 200, 1948 to 2015. Some of you guys on the East Coast, I guess, probably don't have In-N-Out Burger, but fun fact, almost any restaurant chain that opens up in Tucson destroys their old record for openings as far as like total sales goes, which is really funny because, you know, just, I guess there's not a lot going on in Tucson. Here you got different metals, both these tokens. Here's a 78 and a 2005. Similar logo, 78, by the way. That's probably a pretty tough one. I'd imagine the earlier ones are a lot tougher on these. The concept of a good for token is something that's not lost on people who collect anything from all different points in history. You know, your good for tokens are things that were used, those good for beer or whatever, all those old mining tokens, you know, those mining towns where you had to work for the company store. That was a really, really common thing. Here's another 1978 AU50. Let's see if we can find a few more design element changes here, because there's actually 2 boxes of these guys. And one of the things that I'm not seeing yet on these is that if any of them are actually made out of a precious metal. So let's take a quick look here. We've got some bronze issues, 2019. Oh, these are for Big Macs, baby. Watch out, Mickey D in the house. I knew there was a few in here that were not, really different designs, were not In-N-Out Burger, but McDonald's. I'd seen them. I thought they were all in the separate holders at first, because I saw some NGC holders. So funny thing is, this is clearly not on the list. on NGC's list. I didn't see a Big Mac on there. That's funny. So they also, most of the grading companies also do custom holders. In other words, if you have an odd item that's kind of individual, maybe something that you made, lots of times you can go ahead and ask them to holder it for you. They may or may not actually holder it for you. There's a big series of these Big Macs with this abstract design from 2018. Y'all, I don't eat at McDonald's, so I don't know, but maybe, no hate, no shame. I'm just saying, I wasn't aware that in 2018 they made a couple billion designs on tokens. That is so funny. All right, let me see if I can get something that's not a hamburger here. No, it's a whole lot of hamburgers. It's a whole lot of hamburgers. All right, let's find some more In-N-Out stuff because I want to see if I can find an older In-N-Out token that's different than what we've seen already. This 86 and 87, also not labeled as silver. Ah, here we go. This one is silver. That's what I've been waiting for. So there was the things that were given out to the individuals, good for $20. In God we trust. And then there's things that were given out to store managers. So there's different types of metals available. There we go. So good for a burger, good for $20. That silver one is cool. So, these are available not from me, but I've seen these online, and here's another silver one. And they're all over the place, but you can collect anything from your childhood. And apparently NGC and or ANACS can grade it for you. Here's another 1976 one. That one's, there you go. That one's a little bit different. Also, this thing has a funky color to it. I wonder if that one's silver. Let me take a look. This one's well circulated. No date, no date. 1976. That's interesting. I'm going to take a quick look. And this one is silver. So this one looks like it's brass or bronze. It's just the toning. And it's got the burger. Here we go. This is the best design. I gotta get me one of these. There you go. You've got the fries, the burger, and the shake. I'm assuming it's a shake because why wouldn't you? This one's good for $10. That's my favorite. Don't care that it's got hairlines and it's MS60. That's the best one in there. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.